to yet another exciting episode of Chai with Hidaya. Today's topic is centered on prenuptial agreements. I'm pretty sure this is the first time some of you might be hearing the statement or the word prenuptial. Yes, should prenuptial agreements be a standard practice in our Ghanaian marriage? What are your thoughts? On today's episode, we are going to talk about prenuptial agreements and many more. Welcome to Chai with Hidaya. I am Hidaya Abubakar, your favorite host. And on my show today, I have this amazing personality. Welcome to my show.
Thank you.
Before I allow you to introduce yourself, let's go for a short commercial break and we'll be right back. Welcome back from the commercial break. Before we quickly delve into today's topic, let me quickly acknowledge our proud sponsors. My beautiful outfit by Jojo's Book. If you are looking for outfits for any kind of ceremony, being it birthdays, girls hangout, whatever it is, Jojo's Book is the #1 place for you to shop. My beautiful makeup by Inner Beauty. For all your occasional makeup, being it wedding, birthdays, whichever ceremony it is, she got you. My guest makeup by Mobe's Beauty. If you're a photographer, a videographer, you're pregnant and you're hoping on having a maternity shoot, pre-wedding shoot, whatever event it could be, your #1 best place is MCB Rentals. If you want to rent any equipment, production, whatever it is, MCB Rentals is the best place for you. My Skin by Skin Mechanic Ghana, beauty product by El Quincy Beauty Store, and my stylist, Posh by Dija. Welcome once again, a beautiful lady and gentleman. Thank you so much for coming on our show.
Yeah.
Let me allow you to introduce yourselves first, then we quickly delve into today's topic, starting from the ladies first.
Always that's what you used to say.
Okay, my beautiful lady.
Okay, thank you so much for having me on your show. My name is Annalisa. I'm a caterer. Yeah.
That's nice. I also love to eat, so we can gel very well.
Sure.
I'll allow you to talk more about your catering services later into the segment. Welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
Man of the house.
I also appreciate being honored to be invited to your program. My name is Kwesi Boche. I'm a hotelier.
Wow. We're going to talk about that one too after. Yeah. I have some big personalities in my house today. That's nice. Interesting. Welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
Prenuptial agreements. Today's topic. I'm pretty sure it's the very first time most of my viewers are even hearing about it, because in our part of the world, Ghana, prenuptial is really not practiced, or it's really not common where we find ourselves in the world. I mean, when I say in the world, I mean Ghana. Prenuptial agreements, my viewers, for the very first time, we want you to educate us on prenuptial agreements. Do you think it should be a standard practice for all marriages here in Ghana? When we say prenuptial agreements, what is prenuptial agreements? Let me start from the man of the house. Prenuptial agreements. In layman's words.
Thank you once again. I appreciate it again.
You're welcome.
To the layman's understanding of prenup, I may say is something like declaring what asset you have before getting into a relationship or marriage. That is simple.
In a simple layman's term. Okay.
Exactly, for everyone and for every viewer to
understand. So declaring.
Since most of our people are not even aware of this, and
exactly.
I think Africa as a whole.
Yeah.
So let's pick it from the grassroots.
So declaring
assets, like properties that you have.
Okay.
Both parties before getting into
marriage. So it's just like an agreement.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you agree with him? Do you have anything to add to what he said, or you totally agree?
I agree with him.
You agree with him?
Yes, please.
Okay. So since you're talking about, it's an agreement that couples usually enter into before they get married. Is it like an agreement we sit in the comfort of our rooms and then make an agreement? Or how is it binding? Is it practice? Is it in our Ghanaian laws? Is it practice?
No, it's not in our Ghanaian law. One, and also it's not something that you can sit indoor and make verbal agreements to that.
Okay.
Because Africa as a whole, what we call verbal agreements doesn't hold. Even with written documentation, written agreements, sometimes it becomes very difficult for people to understand. So it's something that you have to involve the professional hands, something like a professional law firm.
Okay.
Yes, to help you or to guide you. Yes.
It's more or less like a will,
something like that.
Okay.
In the form of
the assets, in the form of it's usually before marriage.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Because the moment you don't do it and you get into marriage, it will be very difficult for you to do it. Because the moment both of us agree and sign that certificate of marital bond, we don't have anything that we call separate again. Everything belongs to one. Like biblically, we say the two shall become one. Because the moment you get into it, there's nothing like this belongs to me, that belongs to me anymore.
Right.
It's for one people, for one person.
But how does it work? You just explain in the layman's language. That's, of course, as a couple, is it just any couple? The moment I'm pretty sure some of my viewers are now trying to enter into marriage, and it's their very first time hearing this. So they'll be wondering, how does it work? How am I even going to start it? Is it something that the man is supposed to have the assets, or the woman is supposed to have the assets, or you can even do it even if you don't have assets? Or how does it work? You want to come in?
Okay, so before you both will meet and decide to marry, this agreement has to come in. It doesn't matter whether you have the assets already or not. Okay. It is for everybody. It's for everyone. Provided you accept in getting married to the fellow, your spouse, and then you both agree on this is what we want to do. It shouldn't be like you have the asset and you want to protect it before you do that. So in our Western countries like Ghana here, we don't have it.
Okay.
That is why we always put it in a way of abrofonona, foreign countries.
Is it that we don't have it, or it's not common?
It's not common because somebody really doesn't even get what it is. And
meaning it's practice, but it's not common. People usually don't.
Yes.
But if you decide you want to do it, it's acceptable. It's being done.
Yes.
Okay.
It's being done. Because at the end of the day, like he said, it's an agreement. So before you two take it up, like in front of people and in the law firm or things like that, there has to be and no third party. It's just you and your husband or your wife.
And then it's strictly about assets.
It's strictly about assets.
Is it advisable? Would you advise a young couple, whether young or not, but a couple that are planning of getting married, would you advise them to go into prenuptial agreements?
Yes.
Why?
Because these days, the way the divorce things are coming on, people don't really enter into marriage. Some of them don't really enter into marriage because they want to marry. Some of them see or search the background of the man and say, oh, this one will help me. So I will say to myself that, like, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I'll call off the marriage and then we share the properties of the man.
Okay.
And when things like that happen, he has all these things. He wants to do that to protect
his assets.
Because let's take this for example. He has a family before. He has a ex-wife.
Okay, maybe he's been divorced.
Yes, he's been divorced. For him to protect the kids before getting married to another woman, that prenuptial agreement has to be signed. And no, whether the woman like it or not, You have to, because one G and tomorrow, it means the man would think that you have other motive of coming into the marriage.
But I'm trying to put myself in the lady's shoe. Okay. I find a nice gentleman, a responsible gentleman whom I love. He also loves me. I mean, no strings attached. And then all of a sudden, we go on a date and he sits me down and tells me that he wants us to go into prenuptial agreement. The only thing that comes into my mind, does he think I'm a gold digger? I'm not in for your money. I'm not in for your assets. So what is going to come into your mind for you to have that thought that you want to enter a prenuptial? Don't you trust me? All these things, I'm human, but all these things are going to be crossing my mind. That do you think I'm in for why do you want to protect your assets? Why? So many whys will be going through my mind.
Like we said earlier on, this agreement is not just meant for ordinary people. It's meant for matured-minded people who are ready to get into marriage. You see, if you are not matured up there, that's when you start asking yourself a lot of questions, negative questions and stuff like that. But like, it takes two mature people to get into this agreement. First of all, let's ask ourselves, what is asset? What is not only asset? Riches is not only asset. Life, our life alone, is also an asset. Somebody can decide to just take your life. It's also an asset. So when we're talking about asset or property, it's not materialistic. It's not money. Life is also an asset. So it takes two mature people to come into this agreement. And you, the woman, self, this is going to help you a lot, because, looking at way back when one expire in a marriage, or if I say one expire, meaning if one dies, that is when the nuclear family step in. They want to take everything.
Yeah.
They want to take everything, leaving you virtually zero. So you, this matured woman, if you are matured up there, you shouldn't be asking yourself negative questions, because to some benefits alone is even going to help you. Because as a mature people, like I said earlier on, if people agree to this prenup agreement, fine, and you get married, the man and the lady realize both of us, fine, we trust each other now, there's no need for these things. You can go back to the court and rewrite the will again.
Yeah, because you can always amend it.
Exactly.
It's
You
already
should be scared. You shouldn't be.
Okay.
If you are scared, meaning you have a negative motive behind it all. Life. With me, I don't see materialistic to be worth. Life. If you have life, you are rich. Life is riches.
Let's take a critical look at what happened to our very popular Odate Lamte. I'm pretty sure you've heard of the stories that circulated and all. What do you have to say in relation to the prenup? You think he should have, our Ghanaian, let's be honest, our Ghanaian laws protects women a lot in case of divorce. Yes, there's a lot of protection. So even if there is no prenup and your husband even has assets and you decide to divorce, there is no way, so far as your husband has introduced you to a particular lifestyle, there is no way the court is going to leave you just like that. The law is going to make sure he or she grants you with a fair share of whatever your husband had, whether your husband had the property before you got married or after you got married. So if the law is already protecting me as a woman, why should I still go ahead and do all this prenuptial thing?
You women have a way of getting into the heart of men. You shouldn't be scared at all. Just do your homework well. Agree to the prenup. Fine. You have a way of getting into the heart of the man. But that Lamte's issue, love this woman so much, trusted this woman so much. And even biblically, I think Micah 7:1-6, the Bible emphasized, trust no one. So that was a mistake on his side.
But he trusted her so much.
So much. And even we should put the asset aspects aside. Look at the embarrassment and the disgrace alone.
He could have committed suicide. He's a strong man.
Meaning that Atlante is just walking there, but he's not man enough. That would be the whole thing. You are not man enough in bed. If you were to be man enough, somebody wouldn't be fathering your child, your children.
Exactly.
So the disgrace, that's why the riches is not about worth. Look at the disgrace and the clause alone hovering around him.
And even in spite of that, the courts eventually favored him. Yes. Even with that, the woman thought she was smart.
Just because the paternity proved the children aren't his, if not that, like greater percentage will go to the woman.
Will go to the woman, exactly.
They'll strip him off naked.
Wow. So
it's very good for two mature people to agree into this, and at least know the kind of people, not even the kind of people, know who. Even with your wife at home, just don't trust your wife. Don't trust. But
why can I be in a marriage and I will not trust mine? Okay, you added so much.
Yes.
There should be trust, but there should be at some level.
Yes.
Hey, then why are we even getting married in the first? If I cannot trust my husband so much and my husband cannot trust me so much, why would we even go into marriage in the first place?
Have you ever cared to ask yourself why men always die in marriages than women?
Hey, don't delve into that.
Oh no, we are not treating that topic. The moment they started that salt, that sugar, no, just get to know that child, you are heading somewhere.
But you know this prenuptial thing, it's not only for men.
It's for everyone. That is what I'm saying.
Women can also enter into prenup. We have powerful women that are even wealthier than their to-be spouses.
Yes.
And then they want to just protect their assets.
It's right.
The moment you disagree, it makes you look like a gold digger.
I'll come to that. Let me quickly, we are quickly going on a short commercial break and we'll be right back. Welcome back from our short commercial break. Let me quickly acknowledge our proud sponsors. If you're looking for a place to have your birthday photo shoots, your maternity shoots, you're looking for a place to rent your equipment, you're a photographer, you're a videographer, the best place to be is MCB Rentals. My beautiful outfits by JoJo's Book. If you're looking for anything casual, girls hangouts, whatever outfit it is, JoJo's Book is the best place to be. My beautiful makeup by my one and only Inner Beauty. If you're looking for having any kind of makeup, occasional makeup, being it weddings, birthday, whatever occasion it is, Inner Beauty got you covered. Mobe's Beauty for my guest makeup. If you're looking for stunning makeup, look no further than Mobe's Beauty. My beauty product from El Quincy Beauty Store. My skincare product from Skin Mechanic Ghana. My stylist, of course, by Posh by Dija. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Prenuptial agreements. I'm actually enjoying this particular, because it's a topic people usually don't treat. So I'm excited to have you on board today for us to talk. I think before we went on the break, we spoke into details about prenuptial agreements. Do you have to be wealthy? Do you have to have assets before you go in for prenuptial agreements? Is it supposed to be before marriage, or I can have prenuptial agreements after marriage?
Okay. One thing I'll say is that since it's for everyone, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be enough equipped and sana. Why you say you step into?
Only property. I only assets because prenuptial is strictly assets, and so only assets are agreements.
Okay.
Because assets are one kasa uwo and sana share nipano. It's assumed say your assets and you only mean ebre enyaye and to me protect it. I hope you understand.
Yes.
So if I didn't, you were not in my success story to achieve it. You just came in. I'm protecting the assets. So if I don't have any assets, I'm up and coming. And or do I need it?
Yes.
Okay. So what am I protecting?
Sometimes the sanity of the marriage itself, because
it's strictly assets.
No, it can't be strictly assets. Said Or can I say, sometimes your life cry need to be protected. And the cry your assets, no. Because in this prenuptial thing now, I had to say, before now, we didn't know about it. And then many things are happening in the world. And he said, let's take like Hakimi, the Morocco player. One say when Owari, you know, the wife who said he has a lot of money. So or you're not doing saying Kaebia or being a divorce along the line, then he will claim all the assets. Yeah. But he had already wrote all those things to his mom. So you don't have to wait to get money or to get assets. I say it will be BAB and Sana.
Why so you can sign?
You have to. You have to,
whatever you and I, when the moment I come into your life, let's say before I came into your life, you were having a 1-bedroom apartment, probably located at Hacho. That is before you worked hard, probably from your previous marriage, or you were just, you just worked hard for it. You've never been married, but from your salary and all you gathered, and then you were able to raise that beautiful apartment.
Okay.
Then along the line, you met me. Let's assume I'm just a female and you are a male. You met me along the line, and then we decided that we don't want to. Probably the prenuptial thing didn't come. We got married, and then because I am into your life, you started getting some assets. Not necessarily you investing into it, but the moment I am in your life, there is definitely an impact I have made. For you to be able to acquire, probably you are now able to raise a 3-bedroom apartment at Airport Hills, another one at let's say Reggie Manuel Estates. Then now you decided that you want to have a prenuptial agreement. On what agreement? On what basis? Are you having the prenuptial agreement on that 1-bedroom at Hacho, or you are having it with the one that I came into your life before we're able to acquire it?
Okay, so the thing is, before when you came into my life, I had nothing. Yeah. You were this down with me. You go with me along. Things were moving on between us. But along the line, who say you've started changing when I started making money or I started getting properties. And the man will go like, senior lady, we won't say, ma starting making our starting yes and your money there. At least some man sign contract along the line. Because the reason why I'm saying is that a renewal, it can be terminated too.
Okay.
You can terminate it. Say, Bia, we've gone for 5 years. Now I think there's no need. We are fine. So
maybe
yes, yeah, okay. Into Siciano, and ya dear, who here be terminate no. And along the line, is no senior bearman has made it now. Family has started chipping because before now on Nino, things like that were not happening. But a Busiano is coming here and there, claiming things. It's our brother's home, it's our brother's property. Whilst you are also in the marriage, it's not like you are not doing anything. So, you can also decide. Me, I'm a woman. I also want to protect what I have. So, me who said many bear man ya bread at the stage way. Because right from the onset, I'm by a dream. By you I started saying making it there. I think say we have decided to do that. If it is coming from the man, the woman has a different motive. Because why should there be a prenuptial agreement at this time?
At this time.
Okay. That is because Cecilia and who say Obana has changed. Okay, me Jan within 5 years, I might get all his assets because we have kids. And like you said, our laws in Ghana really favor man they will be taking a decision. Okay, sweetheart, it wasn't like that before, but now I think it's good we do that. And the man wouldn't bring in, say, I'm doing it because of you. He will tell you, say, let's do this because of my family. So the bear that should be, if I'm not there, you and the kids won't suffer. And in that state, we can do a joint account. We can do like something like opening an account for the kids. So money now will be there, we'll sign contract on them. If I am not there, these things are for the kids. It's more like a will, but since I say yeah answer ya warranty no, and I am a distrust neighbor because at disadvantages be was anymore. The moment you start doing that, one starts protecting his or her assets. You understand? The moment you bring in, see, I know we have signed that. You signed all the Abama, I agree, we've signed. Now, if I have this, I won't bring anything on the table. Exactly, it's hidden because if I bring it on the table, you wouldn't bring yours. If at first I'm supposed to be bringing 5 CDs and you bring in 5 CDs, now I'll tell you I'm not earning that. I'll tell you, see, I'm in 20 CD. And I say, 30 pesos, and this is what, so that I can also make something for myself.
Do you agree with what you're saying?
In a way,
what are your thoughts?
In a way, she made a statement before they get into marriage. She wasn't having anything. It's wrong. You can't say you don't have anything. I was once dating a lady. We had a misunderstanding. You know what happened? Ordinary salt that she bought in the house, or for an salt, for an apotheria, for that the same. Asset. Yeah. She no. You see, then I say asset is defined in your own
yes.
It's
true.
Only who's a salt near the asset.
It's what they call.
Say misunderstanding about me kwa. The sort of bo wafa apotheria wafa or fire for all the natural part was there. But for no obano. On control the chairs and the menu the animal.
Hey.
You get it? So on see so no man as assets. And the man say pass no only not to asasia.
Asasia.
In chini kwa no afa kono. And not to asasia then no be. You see, so it's
and when you go to the court will favor her.
Exactly.
In marriage.
Because
by introducing it to certain lifestyle, and the court will favor the woman.
That is why.
So you can say asset. The way
it's not like properties like you see.
Charlotte cry asset will be.
Business.
Exactly.
That is why Cristiano Ronaldo. Anytime or no, the lawyers will meet you up. You sign. He knows what he has. He needs to protect them.
Since then, I learned a very big lesson out of it. Emma, most of the day maybe as is my modest name. And to Banofo say, oh, we into me because I will call him dinner also.
I don't know. Okay, I'm with you. Wow, worry.
So me advising, baby.
You see your mind you have already.
You are getting me wrong.
You have already
because of my past experience. I'm speaking from past experience.
It could have been worse.
And if I say one I be Japanese case bia.
This is why the prenuptial agreement has to come in.
If the lady is not having any bad intention, she shouldn't get worried about your decision that you are making.
Exactly. In prenup no hono. All for non-sense na emi asset. Apotoria and the American apotoria man that the same you know the back and the back. You get a whole thing.
But you know, say even if you have the prenuptial agreement, now after you get married, you get an assets
together.
Whether it's that one, the courts is not part of the prenuptial.
Yeah.
That one, the courts will decide on that. The prenuptial is strictly the one you had before the marriage and the properties or whatever agreement that you had. But whatever you acquired after the marriage is not binding. That one, the law is going to decide on that.
And with the prenup nekrano, in kola some part of ubemano, prenup agreement no some percentage go to Nkolano. And it's still in a way no. Prenup now I am still no. If ever we no fancy why prenup. Ma whatever them collabing. Ma agree say obianko ni separate way. And to be here Nkola na koda abontin. No. Obe here na Nkola na bi man na take school. No. Obe here na command Nkola no. So even at all with the prenup now I am some percentage no.
Yeah.
And your bad name Nkola na there.
Yeah.
So even at all if you do the prenup no, still a favor Nkola na bad.
Do you think prenups increase the rates of divorce? Prenup.
Well, divorce already cried in general. No? See, and divorce is more than marriages. So the prenup that is there in most of our society, Ghanaian society, a big one see the word prenup neither.
Yeah, some haven't.
Yeah, even upon that, divorces are high. So if the prenup is there, still the same is high.
But you think the prenup is just going to make the person still stay? That's what I think.
And
It
so
it will reduce it a bit.
Now, when you leave, you lose nothing.
There is nothing to gain.
So and when you stay
dedicated,
very focused.
Then you be more focused.
And in a way, it will reduce it because your mind is okay. Let me sit. Let me be in. Gradually, I'll try to get into his heart to will everything in my name for me. We couldn't say, "Yeah, prenup. The property is going to the family or the next of kin. It's not coming to me. So let me be there." Like Jimmy for at least try to see if I can convince him to change it back or to like discontinue the agreement.
Personally, if you ask me, I don't think I'll meet a gentleman and then we are fine and then we are okay and then he brings up. I don't think I would go into prenup with it's just a personal choice though. I feel it's not necessary because at the end of the day, even after marriage, the law favors you.
Even after the prenup, still it favors.
Exactly. You met a man and then he already had his property. I don't need your money. I don't need your assets. I don't need your property. I mean, it's a personal choice. People get married for different reasons and it's allowed. It is, you know, in the past they will say women are gold diggers. They get married for money.
Money. Both.
Now men are even much more interested in getting married to women that are well-to-do.
Yeah.
So men are gold diggers. Women are also, gold diggers.
But still, the ratio, women are on a higher side. Recently, I experienced something. Lady and his guy. The guy said, "Okay, fine. He's fed up with the relationship. Everybody should go his separate ways." The lady almost commits suicide. Later, a friend of mine will try to get involved into the issue and find out why the lady wants to do that. Can you imagine? Chop money, 1,000 CD a day. Why won't you commit murder?
Why won't you?
You will.
Well, lose to be brave.
1,000 CD a day. How much is it a week? 2 weeks, how much is it?
Is it your money? It's not your money.
So a person like this should know it's not in because of you. Because of what he or she is getting.
Right from the onset, Anka ebeya.
Why?
Anka ebeya. You do it. Right from the onset.
If a man comes to me and tells me, I'll just, to me it's a red flag.
Okay. Well, it is a red flag for you because things are quiet to say, and you be a mama yen tiasie enimu. And you be we as Ghanaians. Be like this, I met a man or one child. This is what he said. Annalisa, I want to marry you, but before that, we need to sign a prenuptial agreement. Before, I didn't even know what it was. I was like, so what is that? Me bome japade no buying ama me bano because meaning for how long you stay in the marriage.
Red flag, me the okay. It's a red flag.
It shouldn't
now,
be a red flag.
See, if you understand it better, it will be good for both of us. That is why initially I said, you can open a joint account for the kids. Once those things has been signed, you both are still working together. Your assets that you guys are getting in the marriage, but they will protect only being found by a joint for the sake of the kids. But since we are in, be a joint account man for their future. Since I are protected the order dano. Because everybody says whenever the family will come in. So when the family comes in, that joint account being made for the kids, family into mean temper. The family will go straight to the prenuptial thing. That Madia.
Who told you family can't temper?
Oh, and no, it is between exactly. You can decide for the family to know about the joint account. This is why I'm saying family can't temper because they wouldn't even know if you don't disclose that. And I saw what I say. Yes. And you know, the amimine will buy the preno. Okay, you be a joint account another for you and I. When I need something and you are not there, meet me akwakofa.
When I need something and you're not there, meet me akwakofa. I'll come back to you. Let me quickly acknowledge my proud sponsors. My beautiful outfit by Jojo's Vogue, my makeup by Inner Beauty, my guest makeup by Mobe's Beauty, my skincare product, Skin Mechanic Ghana, Makeup product, El Quincy Beauty Store. My stylist, Posh by Dija. Studio and equipment, production equipment, MCB Rentals. Let's quickly go for a commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from our commercial break. As usual, it's getting heated and exciting in here, and I'm so much enjoying this episode. So let me quickly ask you this question. What are some of the disadvantages of prenuptial agreements? What are the main disadvantages? I mean, we'll come to the advantages, but I want us to quickly go into or delve into the disadvantages of prenuptial agreements.
Okay,
ladies first.
The disadvantages may woman be say they distrust ba.
It brings about distrust.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Because the moment we hear what you say, you tell me say you caught into that agreement before marriage, no. Me may imagine free ho. But because I want it, I'll keep it. Into me you won't debut. And Emma will be try to protect what he or she has. Now,
how do you mean?
If there are things that I could have shared with you on the normal basis, because of Saudi we are initial, right from the onset, only me I ain't and when you say me disclose things that I can even talk to you about, I can go and talk to my mom about
it, right? I agree.
Yes. Instead of saying Bianca, we are my husband, I should be sharing all these things with you.
So there will be no trust.
There will be no trust. So, mommy, this is my husband, and right from the onset, he met me in Krana. What I have on mind before and able share in Krana was he and sign contract dada. And since that thing has come in, means you won't debut.
I can't trust you because why?
No.
If you can't trust me, why are you getting married to me?
Okay, sometimes it's important. So to say, I quiet to say, marriage is no more like first now. You go for oba fifi be man ebusuafo be shia warema wono. Now it's you and I. We meet on the road, we decide to marry, then we go ahead.
Okay.
What you say?
No trust.
So no trust. And right from the onset of creation, there was an agreement. And so far as our Ephesians 5:31, I had to say, Nyankopon ka so oba bejane nane, be ma bejane nane neja koka obama, omaye honam ba kono. Na that distrust no, eni kwansenka wo de ba ehia me because Bible akadada say me nu ni be be hia, ye bebo ma bobra. Nti afi ye ba no sen na watimi aba manim straight. Wo ba ya wo di we ya beto table so. It's because of the CRD ekosoninti.
Okay.
So first nanka marriages were arranged from home. You wouldn't even get that mind. Right. That mentality wasn't even
but
there.
Now it's different.
Now it's different. Now family don't even know each other until the day of the marriage. Before we decide, okay, and you can't even go and tell your son, say, don't marry her, don't marry him. You understand? But since Shiana will be taking that decision, now we would be a new bemudia, then it's a total distrust. I wouldn't call it red flag because me catch you say a red flagger. Then you would know say me motive is different in a deba worry. But me pay my ready. See, marriage is fashion. I think I'm aging. I want to marry. So if a man has walked to me, I'm okay with the man, and then he's now telling me that this is an agreement. Me so me hu me wa anymore me komu amenye bi adidi. Me hu beto me. Intino so dey no aba. Let's see what I can do in the next future. But for now, I'll hold it and I'll take the marriage. But that trust in India is broken right from the onset.
Okay.
This is why most of the people really think, say, initially, Nanke will say, yes, it can form protect.
That was what I was. Most people feel like you have to be rich.
It's for everyone. It's for everyone. You just look at the way people are dying these days, and divorces are going on.
Very high.
We've been worried 6 months, 1 year,
3 months, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, they got divorced.
Inti sana wajawari, if say a civil wedding, I or court in this she is entitled to whatever you have. Inti right from the onset, no one say a kobe moi, and only kobe moi, because you see how I've been say wujawari no. Then
everybody goes and
you've got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. If you really came with a clear intention, why would
exactly
you about the assets?
It's a good thing, but it will take time for it to sit into our Ghanaian society.
You think a time will come where it's going to sit?
Oh, the society now
it will take time. Why I'm saying that because the moment you agree to, you bring that topic to on board to your spouse. One, there is discomfort at home. Two, it's true. Because it always be like now everybody is protecting his or her property. So if there is shortage at home of something, my money I'm supposed to finance whatever I'm doing elsewhere. You're also doing yours. So maybe if we're having short of soap at home, everybody will start buying his or her own thing, which wouldn't help.
Right.
Two, imagine if I'm sick on my dying bed, she might decide to help me or not. Because we've signed a prenup. Everybody is protecting his or her own destiny. So it will take time for mature people to understand this kind of agreement and work to it. Because the moment you agree to it, there are so many frictions. There will be so many frictions in the home. So many. So many. There was this girlfriend of mine who came from Germany. That was the first time I got to know that when you go out with the white lady, we went to Tulip. I thought I've gotten a white girl. Keep on ordering, keep on ordering. They brought the bill. They said, oh, they should separate the bill. What I ordered for, I should pay. And I said, are you serious? This is African society, African Ghanaian. We don't do that. If you are paid. So I collected the bill and paid everything. The car that we bought, like we're going to buy fuel, she brought her own part of the distance. I said, hey, wow. So that was what I started getting to know that. So this thing is already there.
It's there, especially it's practiced, you know, when it comes
in the
to
Western world.
The Western world, they practice it a lot.
It's serious.
A lot, and it's very normal. I mean, when someone tells you that I want to sign, it's normal. There is
really
no doubt.
Normal. Yes.
It's seated in your system.
Then we go out and I want to foot all the bills. She said no. They don't do it like that. They are not brought up like that. She also contributes her own quota.
Beautiful.
So it will take time to sit or to like inculcate into our society.
Into our society, our culture.
Yes.
What are some of the advantages?
Advantage of prenup. It helps you stress. It reduces stress. For instance, if one aspire and like going to court up and down, battling for property and stuff like that. If there is this prenup, oh, okay, we did this, we did that. So this already
is very clearly stated in your mind. So
exactly.
No stress.
There wouldn't be this kind of extended family stress and blah blah blah. This for my son, this for my daughter. We have to split this. No. There is documentation already splitting it. Wow. So what they're going to battle for is the one that the two came together and they go. And even those ones, if you are not lucky, is going for the children.
Wow.
So in a way, it's good. It's dicey, very dicey.
Very dicey. Do you have any advantages of prenups? Can you add probably one?
Yeah, because you see, I know, like the way the family, the moment the family will start peeping their eyes and their noses into the marriage. So I hate to say, when they don't know what we both have done already, we have already protected what we have. So even if in case there is no man or woman, the family getting involved, low. Because those things has been signed and being protected already.
That is being protected for them, let's say for the man. So it still comes or boils down to the same thing, because the man had to sign for the prenuptial agreement probably to protect his property. So even when they are on their separate ways, the family still gets to benefit whatever they want to benefit. So the woman doesn't benefit anything.
The woman benefits.
That's what I say. This agreement,
unless the man
is for matured people.
It's for matured minds.
You are married. You know the way of getting to the heart of your man. Oh dear, I know we've signed for this, but who knows the future? We should also prepare in case of the.
Hey, so I'll get married and we'll be talking about property.
Which is wrong.
What is all this?
Because nobody knows tomorrow.
Which is wrong.
You may never know.
Be so.
But you see, and I know so.
Get married and it's property.
Meaning, I'm coming to the marriage because of
That's
your
why
property.
I said personally.
You wouldn't.
Red flag. It's a red flag for me. I wouldn't bring up a prenup, no matter how wealthy I am. Than the man.
In a way.
When a man who also brings up, suggests for me, I'm going to be like, why?
You're
supposed to talk about.
No, in this our modern world, the party. As I say, Gina.
The way at the relationship, human beings are changing.
I will say, Gina, because when we initially say, so many things. And sana Sanyama we as see no. When you don't know anything, there's one Cote d'Ivoire football player. The wife or stripping off everything. But now Ghana, he's got nothing. Well, you should be about the mentality of the women this time around is crazy.
If he had signed a prenuptial, it wouldn't have happened that
way. That is it. So if you say we should be giving examples of what is going on in Tienfe no, I tell you, and Kebeya and Kaibemweye. You see some minister or bar all fighting Ikunu or courting now we Japadienti. Or Skull. The husband too has it. But at the end of the day, if there had been that prenuptial agreement,
but this is all boiled down. Are you taking it to the grave? You are not taking no way.
My dear, they don't care.
For now, there's no grave matter.
No, you're not taking it no way.
No, there's no grave thing.
It's not about grave.
If
it's about grave, let's sit in the house and not work.
I see life to be more richer than material things. You see, so far as I have life, anything at all can happen in the next second.
And somebody too has lost everything and also one survive.
If you say you're going to have that narrative, you will not progress. You will not.
That
narrative you are talking about is a very powerful narrative. But if you are going to use that, it's going to be a yardstick for you. You're just going to be in the house. You're not going to work and you will not do anything at all.
Oh no! You see, the moment you have life, let everything go. You can start everything from the scratch again. That particular partner, if she's matured and reasonable, she will go back and be like, after all, the man is still living. He doesn't care about those things and blah blah.
You've lost. Said people have gone into serious depression now. Just because of
there was this movie recently. There was this movie recently that I watched. The lady realized that the man is very rich and blah 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 blah. So the lady started misbehaving. So you know what the man did? He planted his fellow man for his wife. They started dating. The man knows whatever that is going on. So the lady was like, now she gained ground. So she was like, let's divorce. Fine. They went to court. The man just accepted everything simple. He said, okay, fine, you take everything. The only thing that I want is my daughter. So they gave the daughter to the man. And the property, everything went to the woman. The man knows he's doing, no, he has planned with the friend. So the lady agreed that, okay, fine. The boyfriend said, then let's sell everything and go live in the States. The lady sold everything, give the money to the...
Are you serious?
Later, everything came back to the... After selling everything, called the boyfriend. Are the papers ready? He say, what papers? Are you joking? What are we... I can't betray my friend. My friend still owns everything. So you see that ball down to... See,
I know because in my house that I live in right now, the daddy has passed, but the family decided they can't stay in the house. They have to sell the house. Everybody will get his or a share. You know what my landlady did? He went in for another lawyer and gave him money to come and buy where I'm staying now. And before they realized, they've shared the money already. I mean, Milan didn't cry.
Are you serious?
The property is in, because I say I can't lose what belongs to my dad.
Similar thing happened to Greenland, the Swedru. Similar thing, KE. The first son, the whole children were like, let's share the property and share the money. He gave money to a friend. The friend bought the property. They shared the money. Now the hotel is his. So the prenup, the moment a partner notice and realize that you are changing, there will be so many negativity, so many bad ideas.
Wow, this
renewal. Senka along the line. you see,
you amend it and all. If you feel you don't need it
exactly, then you just call, because yes, it's not real.
Of course,
along the line,
always we amend because properties keeps coming.
It's like always doing updates with your bank details and your SNID details and everything. So always doing updates.
It's very important for one to do prenuptial agreement before marriage, especially in this our modern world.
You have to.
For your own sanity, to protect your own life,
whether male or female,
and for the future kids now, later on, you yourself, you know that no, he really dive into something that you were not even expecting. So you know, it's good. Prenuptial agreement.
Okay.
We wouldn't be having this 3 weeks marriage.
No, we are going home without nothing. And once here, all the comes and call up the
every second you hear somebody getting married. Every now and then people are getting married here and there. And before 2-3 years, they've called it a quick 6 months. It's off. But if that thing were, those things were to be there and or no, but what it can take like a year for me to think about it if I want to go into it.
Before you finally
take a decision. Our brain is calling for divorces and all that. And came back. That is why I said, if at first, when we were all getting married, to come and talk things over with your family before you can do something together now. That's how they can be achieved. What I say. So my own thought is a year. Since ubetimi renew ni die.
It should be promoted.
It should be. No be because one yes at the end of the day utimi go into serious depression because of what you've lost and you might never get up again. And the rates men and women are all dying. Be more about them. People are losing a lot of things, especially this is what we call property. We're burning whole life in getting that. Now, shortly we were losing in our baby.
But with the era of our forefathers, I believe prenup was there long.
That is why I said
yes.
That's what I said right from the concept of creation.
Inherited cocoa from my daddy, my grandfather, and those things. So definitely at all, if there is divorce, that it was an inheritance from his. So you wouldn't get it. Prenup used to be there before our forefathers, but just that it wasn't documented. Right. This is a time that we need to sit and document it. Make it sit into the Ghanaian society.
Right.
It used to be there.
I was saying to them, right from the onset of creation, agreement was there.
That's very
no depend any paper to one. At the end of the day, you don't lose, and make sure there's a third party.
Make sure there is a third party.
Party. How much are you trusting the third party?
That is a lawyer, not a third party like
like a lawyer
or something.
Like
there should be a lawyer. Yes. And you know, I'm not there to sign that. Okay, we've signed it. We are hiding it here, or we are going to put it in the bank.
Very well then. Let me quickly acknowledge my proud sponsors. Then I come back to you for your final words. My beautiful makeup by Inner Beauty. If you want to look this glamorous for your big day, for any kind of occasion or ceremony, look nowhere but Inner Beauty. My guest makeup by Mobe's Beauty. MCB Rentals for all your studio equipment. If you're looking for a place to rent your cameras, production equipment, you're looking for a place to have your birthday photo shoot, whatever photo shoot it is, MCB Rentals is the best place to be. And I think they are running discounts. I think Black Sunday discounts. So please take advantage of this discount. My beautiful outfits by JoJo's Vogue. Yes, if you want to look this glamorous, look no further than JoJo's Vogue. My skincare products by Skin Mechanic Ghana. Beauty products by El Quincy Beauty Store. And my beautiful stylist, Porsche by Dija. I'm enjoying this episode so much. I don't want us to go, but we have to go.
Yeah.
Yes, and definitely I'm going to invite you again on our show. Your last words.
Well, like I already said, with the topic we just treated, prenuptial agreement is good. I believe everyone should go in for it, especially if you know you are matured enough in your mind, you are set for it, you want to marry, and you are thinking about the future, but not today, what you are seeing on the table or what you think you are getting now. And if you are thinking about the future and then the future of your own kids, prenuptial agreement is good.
It's good.
Yes.
And highly recommendable.
Highly recommendable.
And should be promoted in Ghana.
And it should be promoted.
In Ghana.
Yes. It shouldn't be only two people seated in the room to do that thing, like discuss about it and sign, no.
Should they consult, like go in for legal advice in case they want to?
Yes. Legal advice is very important because at the end of the day, you need to get that person in place. Make sure the mind is set to do that.
To do that.
Yes. Okay, no, okay, Mate. But in her mind, his or her mind, she's not cool. So along the line, things
might bring problems.
Yes. But if Munya counselor sit you both down and make sure so you're true, you know what it is and what it is you are going in for, you understand. It's good. I believe it should be promoted.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Your last words.
I will also advise every youth to get into that, to practice that, because if you really don't want to get early premarital divorce or don't want to die prematurely, you have to. Because you couldn't create a property then you're there. Prenup, a okay, who a come mommy who you couldn't create a
no one is going to kill you, don't worry. Thank you so much. It's been an exciting one, and I appreciate you so much. On behalf of myself and my team, I would love to present this citation to you as a token of gratitude for taking time out of your busy schedule to honor our show and also educating our viewers as well. We appreciate you so much. And like I said earlier on, we are definitely going to invite you in the future to educate us more on other interesting topics as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Edward.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you so much, and God bless you.
I really appreciate you so much.
You're welcome.
And I'm always ready and always welcome whenever I invite you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Mrs. Evelyn, this is for you.
Thank you
so much for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate you so much,
You're
sincerely,
welcome.
From the bottom of our heart. Quickly, you said you went to catering. Yes. Can you tell us more, if you have contact numbers, your social media handles?
Okay. Annalisa's kitchen is located at Achimota Mile 7. Annalisa's kitchen is located at Achimota Mile 7, Iceberg to be precise. Being it your weddings, your birthdays, Bibia or Dabiano, just call on my number 059-2209-139 and we'll make sure to deliver it to you to your doorstep.
I'm definitely contacting you because I can eat for Africa. I can't wait to taste your delicious.
I know you're going to love it.
Most definitely. Thank you. What about you? You said you were
I'm a hotelier.
Okay.
Hospitality. When you want a luxurious hotel, a luxurious room to do your conference, events, and stuff like that, I'm always there. Whenever you call me.
We have to contact you. Try with Hidaya. We will need you on board. So we'll definitely work in the future. Thank you so much for coming. And like I said, you are definitely coming back on our show again. We appreciate you so much.
So whenever you want to have conference, event, and stuff like that, you call me on 0545 6031.
Again?
0545 6031. Edike Kwesiboche.
Thank you so much. It's been another exciting episode on Chai with Hidaya. Prenuptial agreements. If you didn't know anything about prenuptial agreements, I bet you learned a lot from this episode because I did. Catch us again on our next episode. But before I go, let me quickly acknowledge my proud sponsors. Jojo's Walk for my beautiful outfits, Inner Beauty, Mobe's Beauty for our makeup, MCB Rentals for our studio equipment and rentals as well. We also have Posh by Dija. She is my official stylist. Skin Mechanic Ghana for my skin. Last but not the least, El Quincy Beauty Store for our makeup products. Catch us live again on our next episode. Same time, same place. Your favorite host, Hidaya Abubakar. Bye.